Hello, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make a pencil skirt, okay? A pencil skirt. Alright, and so if today is the first time of coming to my channel, please watch this video to the end and also subscribe. You can also give it a thumbs up if you find it very helpful. So the measurement I'll be using is going to be displayed on the screen. I'll be using my waist measurement, the hip, and the length of the skirt. So you need just the waist, the hip, and the length of the skirt. Now, I'll be using this as my starting point. I'll be using this place as my starting point. As you can see, I have two pattern papers folded, okay? Now, this is for the front, and this is for the back. I already have my 2-inch zipper allowance, okay? So make sure you fold in towards 2. I am not folding into 2 because I don't have much pattern paper, but now assume you are folding the first one into 2 and the second one into towards 2. Okay, so now the waist I'm working with is 31 inches. 31 divided by 4 is equals to 7.5. So why are we dividing by 4? Like I said, this is the first pattern, the first panel, that is the front part. It is folded into 2. Then the back side is also folded into 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. That's why we are dividing by 4. So I have the 7.75 as my waist. So I'm going to place it here. So we have 7.75 here. Please don't forget that. We are starting from this place. The remaining is our The remaining here is our zipper allowance. So 7.75 is here. I'll be adding 2 inches for my allowance, okay? 2 inches for allowance. And this skirt is going to have a dart, okay? So I'll be adding 1 inch forward for our dart. 1 inch for our dart. So this is it. 1 inches here, okay? So 1 inch for that. Now the next we are going to be getting is our hip measurement, okay? And now to get your hip, you're going to, the standard measurement from waist to hip is 9 inches. So we place this way to 9 inches, which is around here, okay? 9 inches. Okay, so we have a starting point, a hip line, and the length of our skirt. The length of our skirt. So the length of our skirt for standard measurement is usually 20, from 24, 25, and 26. Except if your client wants it mini and all that, okay? So I'll be using 24 for this client, okay? Our skirt length is 24 inches. Okay, so I'll be using 24 inches for my skirt length. So it's around here, 24, okay? And I'll be adding 2 inches for my folding. 2 inches is here. Okay, so let's make the lines visible, okay? Let's draw lines. So okay, if you remember, we already have a measurement here. So we have our waist, okay? The waist, the hip, and the skirt length. So we have our waist, our hip, and skirt length. And then I said the waist we're working with is 31. 31 divided by 4 is 7.5. So we already have 7.5 here. And then we added 2 inches for our allowance and 1 inch for our dart. I'm going to show you how to get your dart. Then the next is our hip. the hip we are working with is 39. 39 divided by 4 is what? Is 9.5. So we are putting the 9.5 here. Remember the remaining 2 inch here. The remaining 2 inch here is our zipper allowance. So we are putting the 9.5 here. And then we'll add 2 inches for what? Our allowance. 2 inches for our allowance. Okay, so this is it. Now whatever you have on the hip, you're going to minus 1 inch and add it to what? To your skirt length. But if you want it too penciled, you can use what? 1.5 or 2 inches. Okay, we want it very, very penciled, like the one we are seeing on the screen right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to minus what? 2 inches. Okay, so a hip is 9.5 minus 2 inches is what? 7.5. So let's take 7.5 around that area. So we add 2 inches for what? Our allowance. Okay, so I'm going to start connecting what? This line. Okay, I will use my pattern master to connect the first line from here to here, and then I'll use my long ruler to connect what? The next line. So let's do the connections together. So you always make sure you have this long ruler. Okay, always make sure you have this longer ruler. It will always help you, especially when you're making a very long, you know, like that kind of long line. All right, so let's connect. So you can see how it went. Okay, from there you see it's looking very what? Penciled. Okay, so this is it. Now this is our pattern for making a pencil or skirt. So now the next we are going to be getting now is our darts. Okay, so now if you have watched my video on how to make basic bodies, there I gave an illustration on how to get your nipple towards your nipple. Okay, now I'm going to put the video on the description below. Just go and watch the video. So there I explained very well on how to get your nipple to nipple for all bust sizes. Now for the bust we are working today, the bust size I'm working today is bust size of 36, and the nipple to nipple of 36 is 4 inches. So yes, if you go there you'll see it's 4 inches. So it's 3.5 plus half is 4 inches. So once you get there you see it. So I'm going to mark 4 inches around the starting point area. Okay, I want you to get this very, very well. 4 inches, which is here. Remember, this is our zipper allowance, don't forget that. Okay, so we have the 4 inches here, and then we're going to take ½ inch on both sides. ½ inch on both sides. We have ½ inch here and ½ inch here. Okay, so this is it. So now we are going to come down this way. We'll come down this way and take what? 4 inches. Hope you see what I'm doing. We'll take 4 inches downward. So I'm going to connect. So I'm connecting now to meet that 4 inches. So this is it. So I'm going to now start imputing the darts. So connect the two sides here and here. So sorry, please make sure it doesn't pass this line. That's a mistake. So this is it. Okay, so this is our darts. Okay, so this is the darts, and that's the reason why we added that 1 inch around here. there's a 1 inch around this place. We added 1 inch, so this is our 7.5. This is a 2 inches allowance and extra 1 inch towards, because by the time you remove this dart, you'll be short of fabric. That's why we added the extra 1 inch around there. So this is our skirt. Now there's a trick I usually do, especially if I'm working for plus sizes. Okay, if you're working for someone that is very big, you find out that most when they wear their skirt, especially those that have big tummy, protruded tummies and all that, you find out that the skirt is jumping up from the back side because of their stomach. So what I usually do is this is for plus sizes. Okay, I usually do it if I'm working for plus sizes, you know, and all that. Okay, all right, so I usually come here at the starting point area. I will take half inch, but if you're not plus size, you don't need it. Okay, but the person is, especially people that have big tummy. There are people that are not plus size and have big tummy. So now from this half inch I took, I'm going to connect it to meet what my waist was line, exactly that place. So we connect together. At this time I won't be using this my ruler. I'll be using this curved one. Okay, this curved one. Remember, the human body is not straight, it's somehow curved. So I'll be using it this way so that it will look curvy. And I'm doing this only on the front skirts, okay? So if you're cutting out, make sure you don't cut out the back that way, only on the front. So I'm going to connect. So I've just connected. Okay, so this is it. So we are going to start chopping it off right away. So this is it. You can see this is it. This is our skirt. Okay, these are skirts. So now, like I said, for the front one, we are going to chop off that. Okay, only on the front. Don't touch the back. So I'm going to cut it out. This is especially if you are making for a plus size or for someone who has a big tummy. Okay, always do this so that it will fit. Okay, so this is it. All right, so this is our skirt pattern. Okay, so you're going to cut out the band of your skirt. Just follow your skirts. Get another fabric, just cut out from here to around here. Unfold. Okay, remember this is unfold. Cut it out and okay, lay it aside. And then this place we cut that and lay it aside. So I'm going to show you how to cut that now. So I've cut out all the bands. Okay, so this band is for the skirts, for the front side. Okay, the front side, this is for the band. Okay, to be sitting here, we join it this way and we bring it out this way. Okay, and it's 2 inches. Okay, you're going to cut it on fold. What I mean by on fold is You're going to fold it like this. You fold like I'm showing you an example how to cut it. You place like this and what, and trace out. So you're cutting it what, on fold. It's just single here, so you're cutting what, on fold. Okay, so this is the band for the front, and this is the back side, the two band for what, the back side, because the back side, remember, is going to be slitted into two. That's zipper allowance. So this is the two backward side band. Okay, so now we've come to the end of this tutorial. If you find this video very helpful, please do not forget to give it what, a thumbs up, and also what, share with your what, your family and your what, your friends. I remain my humble self, your Cynthia, you know. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye bye.